Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between rolling hills and whispering trees, there lived a young man named Elarion. Now, Elarion was not like the other boys in the village. He was clever, cleverer than most, and kind-hearted too, though the other children never seemed to notice. Instead, they teased him for the way he looked and the unusual thoughts that danced in his head.
Look at the little bookworm. He's probably gonna cry over his stories.
Day after day, the taunts and jeers followed him through the cobblestone streets, until one evening, when his heart could bear no more, young Elarion made a decision. He ran. He ran past the edge of the village, past the last flickering lantern, and into the shadows of a great forbidding forest, a place the villagers whispered about in hushed tones and avoided with wide, fearful eyes. But Elarion did not care. He walked deeper and deeper, his footsteps swallowed by the thick, dark undergrowth. And that is when something ancient noticed him, a dark spirit, old as the roots of the oldest trees, slithered silently from the shadows. It had watched many lost souls wander into its forest, but this boy was different. It coiled close, its voice drifting through the air like smoke.
Child of sorrow, lost in the labyrinth of despair, I offer you power beyond imagination, a chance to reshape your destiny.
Elarion spun around, his heart hammering in his chest. His eyes searched the darkness, and there, flickering like a shadow come to life, was the spirit.
Who are you?
I am but a whisper, a shadow that embraces the forsaken. I can grant you the strength to overcome your tormentors and become something more.
Hope bloomed in Elarion's chest, but caution tugged at his sleeve. He swallowed hard.
What must I do?
The spirit drew closer, its presence cold and thrilling all at once.
Give yourself to me, body and soul. Embrace the darkness that dwells within your heart, and I shall gift you with power unimaginable.
The memories of all his pain, every cruel laugh, every unkind word, rose up inside him like a wave, and before wisdom could stop him, Elarion made his choice.
I accept. Grant me the strength to cast aside my past and forge a future bathed in darkness.
A shiver slithered down his spine as the spirit wrapped its dark tendrils around his outstretched hand, and all at once, fire coursed through his veins. The days that followed were strange and wonderful and frightening all at once. Elarion's face, once plain and forgettable, became striking, sharp and beautiful, in a way that made people stop and stare. And his eyes glowed like twin stars fallen from a dark sky. But those glowing eyes came with a terrible secret. Anyone who looked directly into them too long would fall under a spell, lost in a dreamy enchantment they could never quite shake free of. And so, Elarion retreated to the heart of the forest, alone with his power and his shadows, becoming a legend, that mothers whispered to their children at night, a cautionary tale of a kind-hearted boy who had reached for darkness and found it, all too willing to reach back. But as all good stories go, this was only the beginning.